All Democrats are going to talk about until November 5th, 2024, is reproductive freedom. And I don't think it's just a fear-mongering tactic used to manipulate women, which it is. I think it's actually hella misogynistic. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Underreported Stories, where I cover the news that CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News fail to report on or don't report on enough. And they certainly won't be covering my take on how misogynistic the Democratic platform has become. But before we jump into the misogyny of all of this, let's start with the obvious fear-mongering tactics being targeted at young women specifically. So there are multiple instances that I'm going to pull up of Kamala Harris and Tim Walz saying that healthcare for women is on the line in this election.
After the Dobbs decision was made, it became very apparent that women's health choices and their very health were put on the line.
In the case of the stealing of reproductive freedom, Donald Trump is guilty.
Yeah, first of all, it was up to him. I wouldn't have a family because of IVF and the things that we need to do reproductive. My kids were born through that that way.
And hey, if I weren't informed, if I was just passively listening to the mainstream media, which is what countless Americans do, then I'd walk away with the idea that Trump wants to make abortion illegal nationwide. He wants to take away healthcare for women, and he wants to make IVF illegal. And that messaging, sadly, results in videos like the one I'm about to show you, where a woman claims she won't have kids, even though she wants kids, if Donald Trump is elected.
If Trump is successful in this next presidential election, I will not be having another baby. I'm currently a mother and desperately want to have another baby. However, since Republicans have politicized my uterus and reproductive health care, overturned Roe v. Wade, and made women's health and bodies part of their political agenda to be controlled, I do not think it is safe, even in California, even in blue states, to have a pregnancy in a Republican-controlled country.
Painful to watch, right? Here's the truth about what Republicans and Donald Trump want when it comes to reproductive access. First, the GOP officially eliminated a federal abortion ban from the party platform. This means Republicans are not running on banning abortions or taking away healthcare from women. Trump has said he wants to keep abortions a state's right, meaning abortions are going to be completely unfettered in Illinois, California, Massachusetts, and they're going to be restricted in states like Tennessee and Texas, which is how our country was designed to be. Duh. And then when it comes to IVF, Senators Ted Cruz and Katie Britt from Texas and Alabama, respectively, put out a bill that would protect IVF nationwide. So that talking point is just a lie. And if you don't believe me on this, here's Donald Trump himself saying he's not interested in a nationwide abortion ban.
To put it simply, it's now up to the states. And like Ronald Reagan, I'm a believer in the exceptions, the 3 exceptions, as you know, and rape, incest, life of the mother, the danger for the life of the mother. And we have a situation now where it's in the states' hands, and the states are going to be voting. The last thing people want, the people are going to be voting. The last thing people want is for that to go back into the federal government. It was always fought, and very importantly, and people wanted it, they wanted it back in the states where it belongs legally and for a lot of other reasons.
So you wouldn't support a national ban?
No, I wouldn't support a national ban. No, I would not.
But when all else fails for Democrats in office, you'll have news outlets that will put out headlines claiming insane things. For instance, this one says that Project 2025, which is a conservative think tank wish list that has nothing to do with Donald Trump. Yes, Project 2025 wants to ban abortion. So I went and read the portion of Project 2025 that talks about abortion, and I could not care less what the results are. I'm just going to be a neutral arbiter here. But here's the truth. It doesn't even call for an abortion ban. It calls for the banning of the abortion pill to be sent via mail. Basically, Republicans want you to take drugs safely. Frickin' evil monsters. Republicans want to make sure that women who take abortion pills are doing so under the care of their doctors. Oh my gosh, how rude of them.
Oh no, that is so awful.
So you've got to be wondering now, why do Democrats blatantly lie about the GOP's position on this issue? Okay, well, it's very obvious. They talk about it all over the media, why they do this. They claim that Kamala Harris needs to run on abortion rights because it is politically beneficial to them. Kamala certainly can't win on policy, given that there are no policies on her website. So instead, she's capitalizing on women's emotions, which, if I'm being honest with the ladies, that means they think we're stupid. They brought out Megan Thee Stallion to twerk in Georgia because they think that twerking will get black people to the polls. And they brought a giant inflatable IUD alongside free abortion pills and vasectomies to the DNC because they think that will get women to the polls. They think you're a single issue voter. They think you're dumb. And you can see it in the messaging strategy as well. What the fuck is a woman's issue anyway? That just sounds inherently misogynistic when you actually think about it. Women care about all aspects of our country. Women are most likely to run the finances in the home. So guess what? We care about the economy. The economy is a women's issue. Women care about the safety of their children, the safety of their family and their loved ones. So guess what? We care about who's coming into the country illegally and landing in our hometowns. So the border crisis is a women's issue. And if Democrats only consider me and other women based on how we vote on abortion, then I guess that's another reason why Democrats don't know what the hell a woman is.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
I do really hope that women can watch this video and see through the propaganda that's being painted for them to help powerful elites stay in power. It's not about your rights, it's about keeping powerful people in power. I beg of you, get informed and read about these issues before you promise to vote for a person just based on her gender and skin color. And if you're a real one who stuck around until the end, be sure to drop any emoji of a real woman. I put my preferred one in the caption. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked what you heard, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment about how beautiful, stunning, and funny I am. And if you want more content based in logic, be sure to click over here for more videos and clips of my show. If you have the means to financially support the show, consider purchasing from my merch line, Based Apparel, linked right below. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye, friends.